So today here we have our pond filtration and pond pump system. So we have the PF9000 pressure filter here with a built-in 11 watt UV clarifier. So what I'm going to show you is how to set up the unit, how to maintain it, and then how to install it into your pond. So on the unit here we have our 11 watt UV clarifier built in the top here, our flow diverter over here. Now to set it up, inside the box you'll find your handle for your easy clean function and a set of hose tails. Now with each hose tail there is a rubber o-ring. Simply put it in like so, making sure it's nice and snug, and then start fitting it to the system. Now the black hose tail I recommend for the inlet of the pressure filter. So no need to over tighten these, as it will seal with a reasonable amount of tightness there. The clear tail piece I recommend for the flow that goes back into your pond. The reason being is you can monitor the water quality as well as the quantity going into your pond. So simply screw it on like so, again making sure you tighten it but don't over tighten. On this side we have got our backwash function, which is simply used with the diverter like so, and you can screw on the tap piece over here. Again, all the washers, sealing washers are already in there. So to use this unit, when you want to do your pond filtration, just have it facing that way, which is your general rotation for the filtration. And then when you're doing your backflush, open your tap and divert it to your backflush, and I'll show you how that all works in a minute. Now to access the unit, simply remove the locking clamp like so, drop it down and take the handle for this piece, and it pops out like that. Now you'll see the easy clean function works by rotating the handle, which turns the paddles and removes any debris off of these sponges. I recommend doing this every 2 to 4 weeks, which will mean that it'll be easier to maintain this unit in general. However, if you're finding that the sponges are getting clogged up, simply remove your lower cone piece here, gently lift that out and out the way like so, and then you can pinch your sponges off like that, and you can do it with the rest of them, giving them a good clean. Now bear in mind, never clean your sponges with chlorinated water. Use your pond water or some tank water, something fresh, so you're not going to kill your bacteria. Inside the unit as well we have got a set of bioballs that sit at the bottom of the unit. Now the bioballs are fantastic for for bacteria growth, but also super easy to maintain. And if you find you're getting a lot of grit and debris at the bottom of your tub, you can simply wash it out. Now with any pond filtration unit system that has UV clarifiers included in the system, it's imperative to maintain these UV clarifiers themselves. So with this unit in particular, our 9000 pressure filter, you can simply cup this little glass window at the top like so, and checking to see if you can see a blue light. Now the blue light should be on constantly and not flickering. If the globe is flickering or if it's not on at all, it is time to replace your globe. Now we recommend replacing globes every 6 to 12 months depending on the type of globe you have. If you don't and the globe is flickering, you do have the chance of burning out your ballast. So to replace it on this unit, I've already loosened the screws, so simply remove them like so, give it a little bit of a wriggle and it will come out nice and easy like that. So as you can see, the globe is inside a quartz sleeve. Now the reason why we use quartz is because it does not filter out the UV as well or as much as glass would. So to access this unit, unscrew the locking ring and gently remove the quartz sleeve. Be careful with quartz because it is quite fragile. So once you've removed your quartz sleeve, you can unclip the globe like that. Now as you can see in this particular unit, we have a double lipped O-ring there, as well as around the top, which seals against the unit. Always make sure these are reseated carefully and make sure they're clean and not full of grit, because you risk potentially having a leak. Now to check this unit in particular, you can simply take your screwdriver, click on the safety switch and check if the globe is working. Reason for the safety switch there is once it is removed, it reduces all risks of electric shocks. It is not dangerous to be exposed to UV for short periods of time to check it, lengthened exposure, that could potentially have health risks. But in this case, we don't have to worry about it. Simply after you've done that, get your quartz sleeve, gently glide it on, give it a little bit of a press, wriggle it onto the O-ring again, like that. Put your ring clamp back on. Don't stress if you don't have the little rubber foot, that there's mainly for transport so the globe doesn't smash while being moved in trucks around Australia. From there, again making sure your O-ring's nicely seated, pop it on the top, give it a gentle press down and tighten your 4 screws back in. So as you can see, we've now connected our pond pump to our pressure filter using high quality anti-kink tubing and high quality stainless steel hose clamps fittings. Do remember to cut off the pieces of hose tail that aren't required. The reason being is you want the optimum flow going through your pump and filter. So we've done it on all 3 hose tails on the pressure filter as well as the outlet hose tail on the pump itself. Now to find out what size filtration unit and pump you're going to need and tubing, please talk to our specialist retailers. They'll be able to help you for every situation that you have. So what we need to do now is, as you can see, the water that has already been filtered, I'm going to run the hose to this side of the pond, and then the pump I'm going to put on that end of the pond. Reason being is we want a full circulation of the pond water. If you put your pump and your outlet together, you're only going to be circulating that portion of the pond. So we really want to spread them apart as far as we can to get the best circulation possible. So simply put your pond pump in, nice and gentle. You want to make sure that the pump is completely submerged. So that will work there. Now that we've set up our pump and filtration unit, I'll show you how to do a backwash. So while the pump is running, what you want to do is you want to make sure the tap valve is open. So I've already got it open here, and adjust the diverter to the backwash function. From here, you're going to simply rotate the handle gently, and because once your unit starts getting some debris in it, which this one doesn't, you'll be able to see the quality of water coming out. Once that water starts clearing up, then you can stop your backflow. Now this water you can either do it to waste or you can put it in your garden. It is absolutely fantastic for your veggies. All that broken down matter is going to be brilliant for your plants.